Good evening, everyone. As a child, I remember my great-grandmother saying, kids these days, meaning that behavior had changed or gotten worse from kids that she remembered as being young to when I was a kid. I asked her why she thought that, and she said that they were newfangled inventions that had spoiled us. Us with our color TV, our microwave, and our video game, they had ruined us. But this was over 20 years ago. I found myself having this same conversation with a friend of mine about children and their behavior now. So the same issues came up that Grandma cited. However, the culprits today are social media, it's still video games, and the internet in general, which didn't exist when I was a kid. I wanted to find the actual correlation between the advances in technology and the behavior of children. This is what we will explain today, and we'll explore it together as we journey from teenagers to toddlers. I believe that technology can be great if managed correctly and balanced with real-world experiences. Let's look at teenagers. I believe that one of the results of overuse of technology is that teenagers become antisocial. With the technology at hand, it disconnects the teens from each other and lessens their ability to interact with each other. In a study by Eugenia A.I. entitled iGeneration, the social cognitive effects of digital technology on teenagers, 46 school students were the subject. They ranged in ages from 13 to 15. Although Ms. Ives found positive effects of the technology, they found numerous negative effects also. The most striking negative effect was how it diminished our capacity, or the children's capacity, for empathy, which means that they didn't care much for each other. And this was caused by limiting how much they engage with one another. So if you're not engaging with each other one-on-one, and you're only doing that through the veil of technology, there's a disconnect that happens. For example, as a youth, I played video games too. I know you like video games. But when we played video games, my friends came over and we played together. But with the advent of technology, the children can play video games online together, but there's still a disconnect there because they're not right there talking and playing with each other. But a side note to that as well, Grandma, if we go back to Grandma, she was worried about me playing video games and it was going to rot my brain. But studies have shown that video games are actually good in cognitive development. Thank you. But also, my friends and I would sit and talk. We ride our bikes through the neighborhood. Whereas talking in today's standards with technology involves texting or messaging or emailing, all with the help of devices. The problem with that is you just can't really read the nuances of people's feelings or what they mean when you're reading that information on the screen. Whereas talking face to face, you can read my body language. You can tell from my tone if I'm angry or if I'm being sarcastic. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. That brings up another issue. As a young child, I would go outside and play. We would run, like I said, ride bikes, play ball. But nowadays, children are sedentary because they have all the information in the world, everything they want to know right at their fingertips. And since they're sedentary, they're sitting inside and not venturing outside. Childhood obesity has been linked partially to this behavior of inactivity. There are a lot more factors childhood obesity that we won't have time to get into today, such as diet. But the sedentary lifestyle led by many of today's children is a major contributor. Now, back to Ms. Ives' study. It also mentioned that the time the kids spend on different devices causes an issue as well. There's a lot of information that is being processed in a very short period of time as teens switch from gadget to gadget. I say this to say that they're putting a lot of stress on their brains. For the teens, the introduction of social media has also caused emotional and psychological problems for them. The increased use of social media like Facebook keeps teens from interacting face to face, which we covered before. So much so that their identity gets wrapped up in how many likes they receive for a post. This has led to depression in a lot of children, and also been cause of concern regarding the true meaning of friendship, whereas a Facebook friend is not like a real friend. Also, as referenced in an article from the Journal of Children and Adolescent Mental Health, written by Annette Liu and Melanie Winter, it's entitled The Use and Trends of Information and Communication Technology, ICT, During Middle Childhood. They cite that there is a growing trend for children to communicate via electronic devices and hide behind technology to avoid distressing events. There is a disinhibition effect, which refers to the feeling of anonymity or invisibility that the internet gives children. And with this behavior, it often leads to harsh criticism, rude language, hatred, and threats. This is what we call cyberbullying, which has even led to some students harming themselves. And when it comes to younger children, there's also been a correlation between the overuse of stimulating technology and diagnosis of ADHD, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. The brain becomes so used to tremendous amounts of stimuli that when this stimuli is removed, the brain cannot shut off, and kids cannot sit still, leading to behavioral issues. Experts believe that the introduction of the personal devices like tablets should not be given to children under the age of 4 for this very reason. There have been numerous misdiagnoses due to the reaction of children and the removal of these stimuli, causing a lot of children to be medicated for something that they don't even have. At any rate, whether you feel that the advent of technology is harmful or not, we must, as parents, protect our children as best we can from the pitfalls of overexposure to devices and that the web and issues that the web can produce. Limiting the time that children are using devices is a great way to curb the bad influences that too much technology can bring. The parent is the first line of defense, so please give your children more well-rounded lives and teach them to use their devices and technology as tools for learning and maybe some entertainment. Thank you. Have a good night.